You can see that healed great. We're going to take the sutures out today. We'll get the sutures out here first. So I do a little running stitch. So we have a loop here. And we have a loop at this end that she's grown over a little bit. Once we loosen those, we can kind of pull that through, just like that. Same on this side. Just get under there, cut that, pop it out. Now we have a loop where nothing is in there, so you can just kind of walk that through, just like this. And I usually cut the middle. And that's how easy those come out. A little itchy, just because the inflammation there. It is a nylon kind of running through the skin. But it looks good. That healed great. We can't even see any bump there. I don't feel fluid coming back in there. I don't feel anything hard in there. It's nice and soft now. But we do kind of watch these going forward. She's going to have a little scar there. But if it starts to refill, sometimes they need a bigger removal. So we can come up here. So this was a unique growth, benign hidradenomas. And hidradenomas are an adnexal tumor, and they come from eccrine glands a lot of times, which is common. And you will have like a pseudomembrane really. And that's what we saw in there. It wasn't quite a sac. It was just kind of a little membrane around it. And they usually have proteinaceous materials. There's a lot of different things that can be in there. But when we squeeze that out, you can see these kind of chunks of proteins all globbed together. So I have seen these before. They were just a lot smaller. I've never had one on my channel though. So this is the first one on the channel. Very unique presentation. She kind of had two on top of each other and probably 25 times bigger than the other ones that I've seen. So it was definitely unique, and that presentation actually threw me off. I was like, man, I have not seen this presentation before. And I have, but just smaller. So very unique, thanks to her for sharing. Healed really well. Now, these are pretty rare, and it's even more rare. Sometimes they can be cancerous. So that's why we send it out. This one was not, but you always want to send everything you take out to pathology to make sure. Sometimes they can regrow too, and the bigger ones tend to regrow sometimes. Is that okay?
Yeah,
it's going?
It's going.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so our screen froze. That's a B-reel right there. Our screen froze, so we're going to keep going. So sometimes Mo's surgery is, now she's going to shake the whole time. That's okay. Hey, I'm looking for B-reel. That's great.
Okay, go.
Okay, so I think your finger is right over there.
No, it was good.
Okay, it's okay?
Yeah.
So with these, sometimes Mohs surgery is indicated. And the reason for that is that pseudomembrane that's in there. You want to make sure you get all of it. Another reason sometimes general surgery or Mohs is indicated is because they go very deep. They can go right down to the muscle tissue, through the fat tissue, and this one definitely did that, which is why I didn't go a lot deeper. I did not see a normal sac, which is also why I didn't remove it. And that makes sense with what it was. That pseudomembrane can be reabsorbed and break down once we take the pressure off, and it just kind of globs together. Sometimes the body will break that down. Time will tell. We will watch and do follow-ups with her to make sure that, you know, it's healed okay, it's not coming back. We did remove the big ball on top of the bigger ball. So that, it was what's catching on clothing. It was really bothering her. These can come up relatively quickly as well. So this was just 2 years in the making. It was quite big for just 2 years, which was also, you know, interesting in the presentation. So, you know, we just kind of watch what's going forward. Thanks to her for sharing. Thanks for popping by. Very unique case. First time on my channel. So that was an enjoyable video and a great learning opportunity. Thanks again.